Hello, this is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mile Wiki. Today is Wednesday, June the 24th of 2015, and what you're looking at is a little toy I got last week from Amazon.com of all places. This is the Crenova MP018 high definition media player. Basically, what this does is it acts as a media player that you can connect to your TV set, and when you have a USB drive or an SD card installed in here, you can play back video files on your TV. Now this is high definition capable. It has HDMI out on it, but I've never used the HDMI on it. Instead, what I use is this right here, the AV out, because I actually use this on my big Sony Trinitron right there. Now, I got this about 8 days ago, and admittedly I really haven't done a whole lot with it, mainly because of lack of time and distractions. But I have to say, so far, I've been pretty impressed with it. I've got to show what connections you get on the back. You get DC 5 volt, AV out, YPRPB out. I'm not sure what that is. I probably should know, but I don't. And a power on and power off. But yeah, there's the technical information on the bottom there. And for those wondering, I still have the box. Now, a few friends of mine, when I was discussing potentially buying this, they suggested that instead I buy myself a Raspberry Pi, which would be kind of cool, but all I need to do is just play back a few video files on my TV, so this was a lot more simple to buy. And by the way, if you're wondering how much this cost, it was about, I forget the exact price, but it was between $30 and $35, so really not a bad price at all for what it does. And this does actually have a remote control. Here it is right here. This supports most of your standard video formats as well as music formats. This can play music, although I really have no reason to do that with this, but the option is there. Quick word of warning though involving this. This comes factory set to output in the PAL video format. So if you live in the United States of America like I do, you're going to have a little bit of trouble when you first hook it up, because our TVs over here use the NTSC format. And so when you first plug it up, the picture is actually going to be rather garbled. But thankfully I was able to search my way through the garbled picture into the setup menu, and I was able to change it from PAL to NTSC, so there you go. Takes a little bit to set it up, but once you get it set to NTSC, it puts out a good picture. Okay, let's go ahead and hook this back up to my TV, and let's see it in action. Alright, there it is on top of my TV where it typically lives. Got a USB flash drive right here that has some video files on it. So you just plug it into the side. I think I have to put it in upside down. It's hard to do one-handed. There we go. And let's go ahead and turn it on. Takes a while for it to load up. And there we are. Here we're at the main menu for this, and you can from here control it with the remote control. One little complaint I do have with this remote control, the IR range is not all that good, so you have to have it pointed in the right location for this to properly work. Let's just go into the settings menu for now. You just get your standard settings like English, screensaver, video output, which you need to watch out for when you first get it. Audio output, autoplay DVD. I'm not sure what that is because there's really no way to play a DVD on here unless you put ISO images on it, but I remember reading in the Amazon reviews that that's not supported, so that pretty much puts us back to wondering how the heck does that work. And auto detect HDMI. Again, I'm not using HDMI. Anyway, let's just get into the meat and potatoes of the deal. Let's go into movie. We'll select USB device. Not sure what CD-ROM is. Videos. And I got a bunch of videos saved on here. I'll have to pick a non-Nickelodeon related one because, well, we all know what happens when you show something Nickelodeon related on YouTube. You get your butt handed to you by Viacom. So, this one looks innocent enough. I haven't even watched this yet. I just put it on here. I downloaded it off YouTube last week. It's commercials from March 31st, 1994. So let's check it out.
We'll be right back.
Oh look, my DVD finished imaging. Yeah, it puts out a good picture. Your only limitations is the quality of the actual video file. And this makes it a lot easier for me to watch stuff from the comfort of my computer desk here, so when I'm on my computer here, I can just turn my head over there and watch anything. All I have to do is just pop it on a video, pop a video onto my USB flash drive, and there we are. So yeah, lots of convenience there, and it saves me on blank DVDs because I don't have to constantly make a new DVD just to play a little video on my TV right back here. So you just go ahead and you can pause that. It has your standard controls here. You got play/pause, rewind, fast forward, volume up and volume down, the usual stuff. So yeah, I am quite impressed with this little device here. I'm trying to look at the remote through my camera screen, so that doesn't really help much. So we'll just hit return. That little loading icon kind of reminds me of the icon that you see in Ubuntu when you're loading something. So yeah. Yeah, lots and lots of fun little stuff you can do with this. Like I said, I really haven't done a whole lot with it as of yet, but makes things a little bit simpler to watch stuff on my TV now when I'm at the computer. So those are my thoughts on the little Crenova device. This is Billy Core signing off.